Hi, I'm Paul Grunsfelder, social media and digital marketing strategist and vice president of the New Jersey Ad Club. Have with me here today, Vansia, vice president of marketing at ConnectOne Bank. How are you doing today? Thanks for joining us.
I'm doing well. Thanks for having me. I'm excited to be here.
Tell me a little bit about what makes ConnectOne Bank different.
The running joke at our bank is we see ourselves as not actually being a bank.
Okay.
We're out to kind of challenge the status quo of banking. And so we were founded 11 years ago by some local business leaders who felt that there was no bank out there that satisfied the needs of local business owners. And I think that's our differentiator. Client experience is built around that, and the decisions we make around banking are built around that culture.
How's the culture kind of different?
We know we're out to serve the client. We've built a culture that supports our employees doing that. You know, we don't want anyone to be bogged down by red tape or systems, and so we empower leaders.
I think you were telling me before that that's kind of like expressed in your logo, right?
Yes. Our logo today is a series of 4 squares in the shape of a diamond. 3 are navy blue and 1's a lighter blue.
Okay.
And that when exercise we've always put in place since before I was there, since before the bank opened its doors, was there's always an empty chair at the table. And so if the client was in this room, and if the client listened to this conversation, what would they say? Are we making this decision for that client? Because without the client, we're not in business.
A lot of companies talk like client first,
Yeah.
you know, we're all about the client, but you guys seem to really live it.
Yes.
So as being one of your benefit statements, how do you communicate that to your customers and prospective customers?
So the most powerful way to communicate it is through execution. A lot of it is in the way we go out and we talk with business owners in the community, and I want to know about your business and what do you do and where are you looking to be in a year, and then I can talk to you about how I can support your growth, solve any problems that you're having, how we can get you to where you need to be as a business owner.
So tell me a little bit about, do you guys use traditional media? What's that mix kind of look like?
We use traditional media because I think it is important and it's still relevant, but we don't invest in it as much as maybe some other banks do.
Okay.
So we take the money we're not spending there and we allocate that to some more boots on the ground, the old school guerrilla marketing campaigns. And we're in the business of people. So we've built great brand ambassadors. We give our employees the tools and resources that they need to go out and sell. And then we also, utilize all of the social and digital channels to kind of enhance that.
So we actually, before we started shooting, you were telling me about a story of how specifically, social media helped you connect with your customers. Can you share that?
2 years ago when we went through a merger with another bank in New Jersey, that brought with it a lot of change. So a lot of our clients, or our new clients, had to change debit cards or
like checkbooks
and
stuff.
if
People
they
are
write
still
checks,
using it.
and their statements were a little bit different. And so obviously people have questions, and Facebook and Twitter were probably the most effective communication tools for us because we could send out updates. We could answer questions almost immediately, and we actually saw more traction there. So people want to engage on these social platforms, and it's their way of communicating.
So tell me a little bit, I know you've been there for a while, tell me a little bit about your evolution with the organization.
Yeah, so I started at the company as an admin. I took kind of the job as an accident because I was looking for something out of college. So after about 2.5 years, I launched the marketing department at the company. Oh,
you built it from the ground up.
Which has grown from scratch, yes. And I've had a ton of support from everyone in the company. And so we've been able to do a lot of things. We went through a rebrand, we went through an IPO, and then we went through a merger in 2014, and now it's almost like I'm running the marketing department of a whole new company, right? We have increased scale, capability, and resources, so it's exciting.
Yeah, so I mean, your career's evolved.
Yes.
You've recently been recognized as one of Jersey's best marketing and communications professionals under the age of 40 by New Jersey Ad Club in Jasper, and so congratulations.
Thank you.
If you had to tell someone who's getting ready to graduate college or someone who recently graduated, like one piece of advice, how do you go and make it? How do you get and be successful? What do you think you tell them?
Be a sponge and take it all in, and even whether you think the work that you're doing is valuable or invaluable, just soak it all in, because sometimes the most valuable lessons are learned in those menial tasks. And
get your hands dirty.
Yeah, get your hands dirty, because you know what? That's going to benefit you 3, 5, 7 years down the line.
That's great advice, and thanks again for coming on the show.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, it was awesome. You can find ConnectOne Bank online and on social media, and you can find NJ Ad Club there as well, or visit njadclub.org. Thanks for coming, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.